Hello and welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio. For everyone here at the Access Sports Network, this is Dave Stevens, and I'm joined by analyst Mike Steele.
Thanks, Dave. This is championship football at its best. The winner takes the trophy, and the loser has an entire offseason to think about just how close they came to winning the Access Bowl.
You are absolutely right, Mike. The stakes don't get any higher than they are today. Let's find out who's taking home the trophy. Out onto the field comes the kicking team. Cole sends this one to the right side of the field. Tackled after a return of 30.
Go!
And that's enough for a first down.
Hike!
He snags it out of the air for the touchdown.
I think the defense was expecting run there. The linebackers' eyes were glued to the backfield, and they didn't give much coverage help to the DBs.
It's good. Cincinnati goes out in front today, 7-0.
Now these guys are looking over to the defense saying, get us the ball back so we can do it again. The away has to feel good about where they are. They're down by a single score and are in control of what happens next.
Stop by Jensen.
When you throw passes with that much heat, it makes it hard for the receiver to catch, but also for the defender to pick it off. The defense is just looking around at each other. Nobody was willing to risk a finger to tip that pass, I suppose.
That gets us to second down. He drops back to pass. Puts his arm into this one. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
With that first down, the QB gets a bit more comfortable, which really helps his confidence going forward.
That'll be enough for the first down.
Great anticipation by the quarterback to throw it where the receiver needed to be.
Incomplete. To number 4, looking to pass. Incomplete. Makes the handoff to number 33.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
Cole kicks it off. Fielded at the 5-yard line. Tackled after a return of 30.
The home team has a one-possession lead going into the drive. Let's see what they can do with it.
He tosses it to number 29. That will move the chains.
That's a well-executed run to move the chains.
He can't bring it in.
I sure hope this receiver doesn't like sitting, because that's what he'll be doing soon if he continues to drop crucial passes like that.
Good enough for a first down. Bishop takes the handoff. He breaks the tackle.
Those quick first downs like that really help the offense get into a rhythm.
It's caught for the score.
What a play, Dave. They committed to the game plan, and it pays off with points on the board.
It's good. Cincinnati adds to their score, 14-3.
The defensive coordinator was worried about this. He knows they can strike at will, and they prove it again here.
And he's brought down after a return of 20.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
The quarterback makes the pitch. That will bring up first down.
Huge play here, Dave. Nearly broke it wide open. They've got the makings of a fantastic drive here.
Pitches the ball out to the runner. Second down for the Whalers. Quarterback to pass. Uncorks this one, and he's taken down at the 27-yard line. That will bring up first down.
That's a well-executed pass for the first down.
Sixth play of the drive for the offense. The handoff is taken by number 33. First down.
Blocking can be one of the more overlooked aspects of running, but their impact on that first down run was pretty evident.
And that's enough for a first down.
If they keep doing this, the kicker's going to have a much easier job today. Extra points only, perhaps.
Makes the handoff to number 29. That brings up a crucial third down. Number 4, back to pass. It's caught for the score.
Not to be biased, Dave, but that's all on the QB. He read the defense perfect, selected the target, and released the ball exactly when he needed to.
And it's good. Boston reclaims some lost ground. 14-10.
These guys play with a chip on their shoulder, and they also keep chipping away at this lead. The home team has the chance to make this a two-score game with this possession.
The handoff is taken by number 29. Howard back to pass. Mendoza makes the reception.
Some throws require touch and some require zip. That, my friend, was a rocket shot.
And that's enough for a first down.
The offense is giving the chain gain a workout down there.
He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
With such a small part of the field to work with and a tight window to throw it through, that throw had to be perfect.
It's good. Cincinnati adds another score, 21-10.
That score is important as it is now creates a two-possession lead for the home team. So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
He steps in for 6.
Simple X's and O's. And in this case, the offense just found a weakness in the D and got rewarded with 6 points.
It's good. Boston recovered some ground with that score, 21-17.
The home team has a great chance to respond with this drive coming up and make this a two-possession game. This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of breathing room.
He launches one. He can't make the catch. Go! Bishop on the carry. That brings up third down. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Royals with the lead so far, 21-17. Woods makes the completion. That'll be enough for the first down.
Being able to convert first downs in the passing game makes your running game that much easier to execute.
Bishop takes the handoff. That brings up a crucial third down. Throws a fastball. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Those forced passes, Dave, if he keeps throwing into coverage like that, it's going to end up 6 the other way.
Third down. The Whalers on the rush. Snagged out of the air. Bauer makes the handoff. Second down. Quarterback to pass. Picked off.
Dave, he's been staring down that receiver all day, and the secondary is just keying on it. He wanted a big play, but he gave one up instead. As an offense, the best way to show appreciation to the defense for forcing a turnover is to go drive down the field and turn it into a score.
Second down.
I think the wideout is down there, down counting his fingers after that pass. Take that fastball to Axis Baseball.
And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
Dave, not a lot of room for error here. But the wideout and QB got on the same page. Now they share the stats page under touchdown.
It's good. Boston takes the lead, 24-21.
The away team slides into the driver's seat with the go-ahead score.
And he's brought down after a return of 26.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
That brings up second down.
He continues to move the chains and keep this drive alive.
Throws a heater. He's tackled by Brady. That'll be enough for the first down.
Nothing puts the defense on their heels like a quick first down. It backs them up and keeps them guessing.
Howard back to pass. Castro cutting through blockers. The sack. That will be a loss of 8. That gets us to third down. He muscles one. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
Third and longs are one of the hardest down and distances to convert. The defense did a great job holding them up there.
And the punt sails out of bounds.
It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
Throws a fastball up the middle.
That play really caught the defense off guard. I'm not sure what they were expecting there on first down, but it wasn't that.
Go! He hands it to number 29. That'll be enough for the first down. Go! Pitches it out to number 33. That gets us to second down. Go! Muscles a pass near the line of scrimmage over the sideline. Third down.
These third and short downs are big downs for both sides of the ball.
That brings up fourth down. Sutton on the punt. Webb takes the punt.
If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
Snagged out of the air by number 82, Cincinnati will use their first time out here. Third down.
I remember throwing footballs through swinging tires as a kid. I'm willing to bet this QB did the same thing. That pass was dead on.
The kick is caught at the 25.
The away team can make this a two-score game with a nice drive and finish here. Let's see if they can execute.
Cincinnati takes their last time out. That will bring up second down. The QB will be sacked in the back at the 29-yard line. That gets us to third down. He lets one fly high over the center of the field. Incomplete.
Drops can get into your head as a receiver. Just like interceptions with QBs, you have to have a short memory with mistakes and move past it. You can't blame the quarterback for taking a shot there. They weren't in a great situation on third down and needed to chuck it downfield to try and pick up the first.
The receiver can't bring it in.
If I were the quarterback, I'd go right back to him to let him get his confidence back.
Rifles a pass across the first down line. And that's enough for a first down.
That's pure focus out of the receiver there. He knows the defense is bearing down, but kept his eyes on the ball and protected it after the catch, too. Blocking can be one of the more overlooked aspects of running, but their impact on that first down run was pretty evident.
Next with number 29, second down. He hands it to number 29. That brings up third down. Howard dropping back. He flings a pass up beyond the first down. And that's enough for a first down. It's up. Just barely missed it.
The away team has a one-possession lead going into the drive. Let's see what they can do with it.
Zings one, and he can't reel it in. He tosses it to number 33. That brings up third down. That'll wrap things up for the second quarter. The away team with the edge so far, 24-21. Cincinnati is getting set for the kickoff. Cole kicks it. Number 24 takes the kickoff. Let's go down to our own Emma Adams, who has an update for us.
Guys, I talked with the coach for Cincinnati during the break. He was disappointed with his team's performance running the ball. He knows that the run game is an effective way to control the pace of the game and doesn't want to let things get out of control in the second half. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the report, Emma. Number 4, back to pass. Makes the reception. The Whalers lining up with 3 receivers. Drops back into the pocket. He is sacked in the backfield by number 96. That will bring up second down. Number 4, looking to pass. He fumbles the ball. He's taken down.
The runner has to do a better job of anticipating contact and covering the ball so it doesn't get knocked loose like that.
And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
You could tell the defense respected the offense's ability to throw smart passes. That run caught them by surprise a bit, and they weren't able to prevent the touchdown.
It's good. Cincinnati will take the lead with that score, 28-24.
A big score there for the offense. They push out front, but there's still plenty of game left. This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
Pitches it out to number 33, second down. Good enough for a first down.
Another first down, Dave. I tell you, this sets up the play action so well.
Snagged out of the air. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
If they keep doing this, the kicker's going to have a much easier job today. Extra points only, perhaps.
That will move the chains.
Back-to-back first downs really has an impact on the crowd, too.
That gets us to second down. He steps back to pass. He snags it out of the air for the touchdown.
Great job by the receiver to find a gap between defenders for the touchdown grab.
Just a bit outside. Boston pulls ahead, 30-28.
A big score there for the offense. They push out front, but there's still plenty of game left.
Tackled after a return of 25.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
Dropping back. Fires one near the sideline. Good enough for a first down.
The safety came over late to talk with the DB. Breakdowns in coverage like that just can't keep happening.
Quarterback to pass. The pass is intercepted.
May was in the right place at the right time for that interception. The away team comes into this drive with a 1-possession lead. I'm looking for them to try and take a chunk of time off the clock and grab another score.
Romeo on the run. That brings up second down. And that's enough for a first down. He hands it to number 33. Second down. Number 4 with the toss. He takes the ball. Fourth down. The kick is made. And he makes it 35 yards out. Boston extends their lead 33-28.
The home team is still in good shape. Even with the score, it's still a 1-possession game.
And he's brought down after a return of 27.
The home team has a great opportunity to get back out in front of this ball game on this drive.
Bauer pitching it out. First down.
The offense is giving the chain gang a workout down there. They were barely set before needing to move.
That brings up second down. Tosses one to the back. That will move the chains. Dropping back. The runner shakes off the tackle. That will bring up second down.
Certain QBs, Dave, you can actually hear the ball being released. And I think this is one of those guys. He just shot the ball into the wideout.
Go! Tackled quickly by McKenzie. 4th down.
That's a smart play call. You were in a bad position on 3rd down. Take a few yards and live to fight another day. If the offense can get another score on this drive here, it will really put the pressure on.
Here comes the rush. He muscles one off to the sideline.
Good job by the QB there, not getting too excited and overthrowing his target. It can be tough when they're so wide open.
Finally stopped. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Here comes the pressure. That will bring up 2nd down. Makes a hard throw to the sideline. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front for now, 33-28. Heaves a pass, and he can't reel it in. He hands it off. Makes a hard throw past the 1st down marker. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
That's just beating the defense. They really can't even attack because they keep...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
The away team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
And it's good. Boston extends their lead, 40-28.
They just keep pouring it on, Dave. But that's the competitiveness of this league. You can't let off the throttle.
Tackled after a return of 27.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of...
And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Put 6 on the board for them. The defense seemed ready for it, but the offense just wouldn't be denied.
It's good. Cincinnati recovered some ground with that score, 40-35.
Those key plays we talked about played a large part in that drive. They keep closing the gap, Dave. The away team can make this a 2-score game with a nice drive and finish here. Let's see if they can execute.
Heaves a pass deep off to the left side.
Huge play here, Dave. Nearly broke it wide open. They've got the makings of a fantastic drive here.
Hike! Zings it, and he's tackled.
The defense is just looking around at each other. Nobody was willing to risk a finger to tip that pass, I suppose.
That will move the chains.
When you can pick up the first by running, it really opens up your playbook for the next set of downs.
Finds a target. The QB looking to pass. And it's caught for a touchdown.
That was a great short strike into the end zone for the touchdown.
Just barely missed it. Boston widens the gap a bit with that score, 46-35.
They just keep pouring it on, Dave. But that's the competitiveness of this league. You can't let off the throttle. So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
That gets us to 2nd down. He tosses it to the runner. He breaks free.
Going max protection here on 3rd down might not be a bad idea for the offense.
And he misses his mark.
I'm watching the wideout come back and motion that it wasn't on target. You can't always blame the QB, son. Sometimes you have to have that gunslinger mentality and take a shot to keep the defense on their toes. It didn't work out that time, but it will still let the D know that this QB isn't afraid to test them deep. As good as advertised, Dave. We expected to see some great offense today, and it's coming around.
That brings up 2nd down. Romeo on the carry, shaking off the tackler.
It's runs like that, Dave, that help set the tone for this game. Nothing fancy, just our guys beat your guys.
That gets us to second down. Passes one to the back. That gets us to third down. Number 4 makes the pick. The ball is out. That will move the chains. He drops back to pass. Second down. The quarterback with the toss. That brings up third down.
A smart move here is for the offense to play the field position game. Run a safe play, pick up a few yards, and punt it away.
Cole kicks it up, and it's good. But I'll tell you, not by much. Boston adds another score, 49-35.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches. The offense needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
That will bring up second down. Dropping back. Rifles a pass. The receiver can't bring it in.
I used to love seeing the wideouts look at their hands after a drop, as if the ball that I just threw them bit them or something. Just catch the ball. Watch for the defense to switch into a nickel or dime set here to take advantage of an extra defensive back or two.
The punt will sail into the end zone. Touchback.
The home team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
Cincinnati will call their first time out here.
When you throw passes with that much heat, it makes it hard for the receiver to catch, but also for the defender to pick it off.
He steps in for 6.
I don't understand it. QBs have to force the ball into that tight space, and now the kicker has what? 50 feet to kick it through?
It's good. Boston adds to their score, 56-35.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
Makes the return up to the 34-yard line.
The home team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Cincinnati uses their second timeout. That will bring up second down. The receiver can't bring it in.
On third and long, the defense will likely be in a soft zone. The receiver will need to find that gap in the coverage and show the QB his number.
That'll bring up fourth down.
A smart play by the offense. Everything was covered downfield, and you don't want to force one in. Throw it short and see if the receiver can make a play to get the first down.
The pitch is taken by number 33. Cincinnati calls their last timeout. That will bring up second down. He launches one. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
Simple X's and O's. And in this case, the offense just found a weakness in the D and got rewarded with 6 points.
And it's good. Boston adds another score, 63-35.
We've talked about it a few times, Dave. They're really playing a complete game this go-round. Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Steps into the pocket. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 11. He drops back. He fires a pass. Fourth down.
The defense was expecting pass the whole way. The safeties and corners had the top covered, which left that short pass as the only option.
Drops back into the pocket. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 10. Quarterback to pass. Sets his feet and throws. That'll be enough for the first down. It's time to select a Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, what player stood out to you today?
This is a clear choice for me today. I'm selecting the QB for the away team. Huge performance out of him today.